What is up, guys? We are back with the squad reviews, taking a look at two teams, and the first one today is Broken Fingers. Division 2, not bad. 5 wins in a row. Let's see what his team is made of. Whoa, that's a nice setup. And first thing first, is using one of my favorite formations, that is 4-2-2-2. And straight up, I can see. Oh, and one more impressive thing is using two attacking fullbacks. So that's another plus. I give him that's a +1 for using two attacking fullback. He's not afraid to attack and he's using quick counter as well. But at the same time, okay, in the midfield, Baleti and Kante, I don't think that's a very good combo there. If you ask me, attacking midfielder Szoboszlai and Cole Palmer. Then we have deep lying forward Mbappe and Erling Haaland. I think that's it set up the attacking is set up nicely. Then the AMFs, I think these AMFs I wouldn't really trust them that much. Because especially I think I've tried if you someone who uses skills, Szoboszlai doesn't have double touch, and to score a lot of goals with midfielders you need that double touch. You need that, and to set up goals you need that double touch. But you don't need it all the time because the passing, I'm sure they have good passing. So, but it's a nice setup. It's a nice setup. The only complaint I have is the defense. It's alternate between Tony Adams and Bastoni, because Tony Adams is right-footed, Bastoni is left-footed. So making passes, if you're making passes to someone like Phil Lam, you will need Bastoni there because Tony Adams is struggling with his right foot to make passes to that direction. So it's easier for someone who is left-footed to play here. I always recommend that. So Tony Adams, it will be easier for him to make passes to Kante or Ben White or Cole Palmer. Will be easier. Now let's talk about Baleti. I think he has the speed, he has a defensive attribute. That's why he's using him as a center midfielder. But if you want to score with your center midfielder, I don't think you can trust Baleti to do that. But if you want him for defensive purposes, yeah, you can have him there. And let's see. The bench, whoa, solid bench. Thibaut Courtois on the bench as well. The brain, Salah, I got the new Salah. Yeah, good bench as well. Like, but okay, yeah, it's good. But you need one more centre backs because Bastoni is short time. Right now he's on C form. So imagine both Ruben Diaz and Bastoni go to E form when you're playing. That means you don't have a centre back. But okay, no, he will still have a centre back because he will play Ben White as a centre back, and then he can play Cafu as a right back. So, you don't need any other CB. It's perfect. So overall, this team could have given him an 8 out of 10. I'm not so sure about Baleti, so give him a 7 out of 10. It's a nice setup. It's a nice team. No complaints about that. Let's move to the next one. Right, the next one, I can't find him. I did everything, but I don't know. No much. No user found. Okay, wait. Let me Division 2 player. Let's see what his team is made of. Whoa, 4-2-2 is really famous. It's really famous, and he's using 3 center backs, 1 right back, 2 DMF, and RMF, AMF, 2 center forwards. Quick counter. Looking at the bench. Tricky bench. Okay, oh, he's okay. Goalkeeper looks good. Center back, right back, CMF, SS. Oh, okay. Okay, Messi is on the bench. How is that even possible? That you should be jailed for doing that. Should be sent to prison for. You should be arrested. The greatest player ever is on the bench. Just kidding. Okay, let's be serious. So looking at the team, 3 center backs, I don't really recommend that because I mean, look at the team. Look at the team. 2 DMF and then 3 center backs. I think that's how many players defending? 5, 6 players defending. Then you have four players attacking. I think for me, it's a bit way defensive. It's a bit way defensive if you ask me. And then the goalkeeper, Manu Neuer, tends to stay off the line most of the time. So I don't. It's this will sound strange, but Manu Neuer is not a goalkeeper I would recommend anyone to use. He's a good goalkeeper in most cases, but the problem is if you get caught off guard, you suffer because most of the times he stays off the line way too high. He's a sweeper keeper, an offensive sweeper keeper, if you know what I mean. But the setup looks nice, but again, Bastoni and Saliba alternate them. Use Bastoni on the left and Saliba on the right. That will make a little bit more sense than Musiala looking good. Box to box Kante, I think, is good. Then we have Fernando Torres and Stoichkov and Lamine Yamal. I think why don't Messi? How is Messi not on this team though? Messi should be here. You should. I think the formation is good except for the three centre backs. The players are also very good. Has very good players. So could have easily been an 8 out of 10. Or I'll give him a 7 out of 10 because he's way too defensive. I know. You don't all have to be attacking players. You don't have to all be we, but you need to be balanced. That's all I'm trying to say. Like you don't need to be defensive. You don't need to be aggressive. Just be balanced. So 7 out of 10. I think that's fair, right? It's a good team overall. I don't see anyone who is not good in this team. Good team. All right. Let's move to the next one. Okay. All right. We are on the third account of the day. The first Division One for today. And surprisingly, this is the first person I've seen who is on Division One in the AI as well, in the AI division. So let's see what his team is made of. Whoa! Do we even have to talk about this? It's a solid team. I like the defensive combo builder, destroyer, and then defensive fullback, attacking fullback, 2 DMF, one AMF, second striker, a set forward. Long ball counter. The formation looks good. No complaints about the formation. 2 DMFs. I don't think I can complain about that. Because as I said, I know we don't all have to play the same way, so I have to, accept some things. I mean, this guy has a good account. There's no denying that. But you don't have to find things to make sure that I don't give him a 10 out of 10. Because I think his team should get a 10 out of 10. But I can't give him that. That wouldn't be fair. I'm just kidding though. Well, to be honest, if I'm being honest, this team is really good. I feel like it could do with a more agile play in the center midfield, in the DMF instead of Shawmani. Even though Shawmani is solid, very good, but I feel like you could, the team could use someone which is more, who is more like a box to box. I don't know, but I still Shawmani does the good job. I know defensively, and there's a box to box seed of there, so I think I don't know if this Shawmani is an Ackerman. I'm not sure. But I know Sidov is a box to box. So if Sidov is a box to box and the other guy is an Ackerman, there's no complaint. The goalkeeper, David De Gea, is it a good choice? Yeah. The goalkeepers are, but goalkeepers have improved. I'll be doing a video of that. So I think the formation is good. The team is good. The playstyle is good. Easy. The manager is OP. 9 out of 10. Could have been a 10 out of 10 easily, but I think 9 out of 10 is fair. That's a good team. There's no surprise this guy is in Division 1 against AI, Division 1 against other users. Team is magnificent. Let's go to number 4. Alright, we're here on squad number 4. Low's account. Division 2, 5 wins in a row. Let's see what his team is made of. One of my OG formation. This used to be one of my favorite formations when I started playing eFootball. It's this formation works with any playstyle, trust me. Quick counter, position game, long ball counter, name it all. It works. And straight up the team, again, I don't know why most of you guys are doing the center back combo. Why do you guys put the left player on the right? Maybe there's something I don't know. Educate me, because I don't know everything, you know? I don't know everything. So if there's something that I don't know and you guys know, please let me know as well. Because I prefer to play the left-footed center back on the left and the right-footed center back on the right. Reason being to make easier passes, because he will not have to open up his body to make a pass. He will just straight away make a pass with his left foot, and it's easier. It's easier to make play passes anywhere. Because most of the times, if well, I get it. If you have to play a pass this direction, because you know most of the time, especially if you're using a formation like this, just playing balls to the rings. So that means if you're playing ball to the rings, you need to give it a slight curve. I've made a video on that actually on the top on the channel. Passes, it's easy to make passes that way. I don't know. Even with real football, if you look at most teams, there's a LCB and RCB. RCBs are right-footed, LCBs are left-footed. That's just how it works. And okay, let's keep going. Whoa, two attacking fullback. I like that. That's a plus. I always like people who don't fear. And then it's quick counter. You know, when you get someone who plays with defensive fullbacks, just know that someone is playing to like a sweaty games. But someone who plays with attacking fullbacks, they're not afraid. They're here to have fun, and that's the most important thing. That's the point of a game. Yo, we're doing a squad review, not a game review. All right. Center midfielder, we have Kante box to box. I hope you're using deep line in him. And then we have Prt2 box to box. Good one. Iniesta, I tried this Iniesta. The problem with this Iniesta is that he's a little bit weak. I don't know if you guys have felt that. Iniesta, the free Frank Ribery, these guys are kind of weak. Just one shove and they're down. And their shooting power is not really that great too. For attacking midfielder, you need someone who can strike the ball with real power. And then Yamal on the wing, good. Yokorez, good. Neymar, Ambassador Neymar, that's a big win. So I think this team, easy 8 out of 10, easy 8 out of 10. All right, going to the bench. Okay, looking good as well. You know what? I would actually start this Messi over this Iniesta. But I get Iniesta has, is it game changing pass or something like that? I'm not sure. He has a special passing skill, I think. That's why he's in on the team. And on the bench, maybe Yokorez. I will start Fernando Torres. But even the bench looks good, decent enough. Good subs. But wait, you need to add one more center back to your to your bench. One more center back and a right on the left back. Because the problem is, if you're playing divisions and you're using a player who is not an epic player, chances are he will be on D form or on E form. And if he's on E form and you don't have a backup for Nuno Mendes, you have to play him like that. You have Bastoni, he might be on E form, and Van Dijk might be on E form as well. So you need one more centre back and one more left back in the bench. Otherwise, the team 8 out of 10. Good one. Let's move to the next one. All right, another Division 1 player. This is number 5, I think, if I'm not wrong. And I'm taking a lot of time on this course, man. Okay, we need to hurry up a little bit to make the video short and not too long. Okay, 3 at the back, Prt2 DMF. I think that makes a little bit of sense. And then Grimaldo can fall back. Lamine Yamal, second striker there, Messi, and Van der Vaart. And main center forward is Darwin Nunez. I think if you starting with the defense, I think the defense is pretty good. Costa Curta is fast, Van Dijk is dominant there, Baresi is a bit short. And if you're using 3 at the back, Baresi and Costa Curta are a bit short. So if you meet a cross palm, I think you'll be in danger a little bit there. But Let's take a look at the bench. Oh, there's a right back, a defensive one. Bastoni is on the bench as well. He's really tall. I think you could use him. But again, Costa Curta is faster than Bastoni, so maybe that's the reason Bastoni is on the team. And then AMF, I think Jude Bellingham. Oh, he is on the bench as well. That's a very good super sub. He is as a super sub is insane. Overall, he's playing with the formation I'm not really familiar with, and playing long for cards, which is good. Center manager, okay, good. Racket, okay, enough center backs, enough DMF. There's no mistakes in this team. Maybe he could use a better striker than Darwin Nunez. Someone like Mbappe. Oh, he has Mbappe as well. But overall, I'll give him an 8 out of 10. This team is good. But the only thing I'm not familiar with is the formation, like how effective it is, because I've never tried it. But overall, the quality of the player, there's no doubt in that. Very good players all around. So an 8 out of 10. Let's move to the next one. I don't know if I'm making a mistake. No, I don't think I'm making a mistake. I can't find him. And if you see that I skipped you, just know something happened. So just leave a fresh comment to that your correct username. Okay, let's move to the next one. Nesta Gamer, he's in Division 3. Alright, let's see what his team is made of. Oh, three at the back. Uh, but who is this? Position game. And then this is Theo Hernandez as a centre back in untrained, I think. Alright. It's a free to play team all around. Good players as well. Good free to play players. Destroyer. Militao. I don't know what playstyle is Militao. I hope it's built up. But there's a problem with the bro. I will be honest with this formation. You get cooked a lot. You'll be in trouble most of the time. Because once I see you're using this, I'll just spread my players with the wings, and it will be easy for me to cross the ball, spam a lot of things from that wing. So like just try to balance it a little bit, and then I think Teo Hernandez is untrained, so that makes it even kind of. Oh, he's trained. I don't know what's going on there with Teo Hernandez, but the formation, they're at the back. I know there's some people who know how to use them. And as I said earlier, we can't all play with the same star. So I get it, there's a variation, but at the same time, you need to be considerate in some areas. But overall, the quality of the players, there's no doubt about that. And then, okay, I think he's looking to cross. Olise is left footed, and Lafinia is left footed. I don't see any problem with that. Chananolo is an AMF, good one. Balele is very fast as well, good center midfielder. Then Kamavinga is also a very good DMF. So a bit strange for me, but I'll give him a 7 out of 10. 7 out of actually a 6 out of 10, because I don't know what is going on with Theo Hernandez. But the team, the quality of the players, there's no doubt. Alvala is very good. I've tried Yokore's few games, and he's also good. Uh, for me, Olise feels a little bit weak, but you can't complain in this case. He's good. He's good. Like, not really OP, but he's good enough to be starting for such a team. Looking at the bench, oh, the likes of Saka on the bench as well. It's a good free to play team. It's a good free to play team. You could be starting Gavadio instead of Teo Hernandez. Could have been a 7 out of 10, but 6 out of 10. I feel like it's not unfair, is it? It's not unfair. All right, let's move to the next one. So if I was to make any suggestion, I would say just train the center back in the right way. I think that's the only suggestion I would make. And then you see, Gabriel is left-footed. That's not using him there would complicate things. Like when you're trying to pass the ball to Olise, it will get easy intercepted. So use him where Teo Hernandez is, use him there or at the center. And then where Teo Hernandez is, yeah. You have to drop one. Like you need a right-footed player where Gabriel is, and a left-footed player where Teo Hernandez is. Teo Hernandez is left-footed, so you just need to upgrade him in a good way. So let's move to the next one. Oh, this has to be the longest username I have to work with today. I had trouble typing it, but we're here. Division 2, 5 wins in a row. Let's see what he's made of. Oh, OG player. Bro is raw. He's loyal. He doesn't want to change anything. Because this guy, there's no doubt he's been playing the game since 2020 or 2021. And you see there's no new epics here. So I don't know if this is his main team. It's a bit tricky to believe that. But let's take a look at the team. A center back, good. Right attacking players. DMF, Pielo, no problem there. CMF, Pedri, no problem. Rodrigo, no problem. Romario, no problem. Ferran Torres, no problem. And Anagula, I've tried this Anagula. For me, he's a bit weak. So I would suggest you to use someone else instead of Anagula. Saka, the problem with Saka, most of these cards don't have double touch, so it makes it difficult to use him. Maybe you can use someone like Antoine Griezmann there. I think he could fit there instead of this guy. What is his name? Anagula. But overall, the team, this guy is loyal, as I said, and the team, it's looking nice. It's not bad, but again, center see, there's one center back in the bench. Maybe I would recommend you to get. Oh, you need one left back and one more center back, because as I said, when you're playing divisions, you need a backup for players who are not epic cards, because you never know what will happen to their form. So you need to have backup for them. You will need to be ready. I get Saka can play as a left back, so Saka can play as a left back. So I think that's the backup for Nuno Mendes. But for the centre back, his only backup is Delete, who can also be back on a bad form, which means you have to play him in that case in that way. So what do you give him? An 8 out of 10? Yeah, an 8, easy, an 8 out of 10. Maybe the players, I'll be honest, the players, like most of the players, I, you know, people will say, he's using free-to-play players and they're not good enough. I tell you what, they're good enough, these players. Well, for me, Andagula is the only one that I would say not really OP, but the others I will not have complained. I have no complaint about them. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, guys, I'm feeling a little bit tired, so this will be the last one I will review for today. If I haven't reviewed this code, if there was anything wrong with the username, just go to the original post and comment with a new comment. Don't comment another same one. It will be easy for me to follow the new comment than old one. So just go drop a new comment with the correct username, and I will take a look at them. If you want to if you haven't submitted and you want to submit now, go ahead and do it. Okay, let's do this. It's not. Is this a new team? No, it's a new team. It's a little bit old. Okay, let's take a look at this. Right back, left back, ball attacking. There's no DMF. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what straight away. Even before I say anything, it's a position game based play style. But having no DMF and having two attacking fullbacks is a bit tricky, because that means you only have two centre back most of the times. And with the midfield exposed, if you find someone who knows how to control the midfield, you'll be in deep trouble. because Kante as a CMF will go to attack. You know, he's a box to box. He will go to provide support in the attack. And then the two MF, I think De Bruyne for me is so slow, super slow. So maybe instead of De Bruyne, he has good passing, good shooting power, but he's slow, not agile, can't dribble. So I would recommend you to use someone else there. Maybe Pedri. Ah, you have Bellingham. Come on, use Bellingham there. And Dembele. That's a good sub for Vinicius. The sub for is what is this guy? Oh, I forgot. Look, just something. I forgot the Arsenal guys. The sub for Phil Foden. I feel like you see for just use try to balance your formation. Your formation is way too offensive. Way too offensive. You know how many players are attacking here? 6 of them. Use 6 players. That means most of the times it will be easy to break your defense, to break your midfield. So just try to make it a little bit balanced. Maybe play with a DMF and Anchorman. If you don't have an Anchorman, just put deep line in him. Play him just between the center park, slightly up there. And maybe instead of 2 AMF, use 1 AMF and 1 CMF. Just to make it a little bit defensive. No, because it will not be defensive, just to make it balanced, because it's way too offensive. Anyways, it's a good team. The players are good. The only complaint I have is De Bruyne. De Bruyne. De Bruyne is really slow, and this foreign card is not really good. I'll be honest. I've tried it multiple times. It's not really good, but I still don't have a replacement for him. Because Messi, this Messi card is also a little bit slow. Oh, but actually, you know what? This Messi card as AMF is not bad. I've tried him a couple of times. You can play Van der Vaart and Messi. So Van der Vaart where De Bruyne is, and Messi where Van der Vaart is, and you can play Pedri or Jude Bellingham. Just have De Bruyne on the sub. I don't know, maybe he's good for you, but that's my suggestion. That's what I would suggest you, because if you need to turn, you can rely on De Bruyne to do that. Or you can rely on him on the corners to deliver good passes and stuff like that. But for overall gameplay, I don't think I would approve him. Well, okay, this is what do we give him as a rating? He's way too offensive, right? Yeah. So the players are good. Oh, I have no complaints about the player. The formation is good, not complaining about it. But then it's good but way too offensive, so that means you'll be exploited. And the whole point of reviewing your squad is trying to see where you can maybe make a few changes. So I'll give him a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. So that's the last squad for today. I think there'll be a part 3 because there's a few squads remaining. And as I promised, I will review all your squads. There's no going back from that. Maybe one video a week. No problem, I will do it. But that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. Defend if I criticize your team about something, if I said something, let me know in the comments. And see you the next one. Cheers, have a good day. Good night.